Mike was muted. Mike was muted. Can you hear me? Yes, you can. It's just that the delay is about 20 minutes. Okay, hey everyone. Welcome back to Minecraft. Let's go ahead and do our daily game of Bed Wars. And then we can begin actually building the ship. I'm not going to lie, I haven't really thought about the ship all too much. Mostly just because there's not really a lot to think about with it. Like, yes, there's a ton of shit that I'll work on. Right, like, I mean, of course there will be. There's like 950,000 different rooms and we have to sort it. Hey, 30,000. Hey, 30. But because of how many there are going to be on all other shit, I'm just going to I've decided to just kind of do it when that time comes, and that's about it, really. To just sort it out when the time comes. So yeah, for now, I'm not really going to worry about the ship's design, mostly just because, one, it's just a waste of effort, and two, it will make me quite demotivated. Because I mean, if I'm imagining, oh yeah, I'm going to build this giant ass room and it takes me 20 hours to get there and it takes me like a year to get there, it's just going to kill my motivation. So instead of thinking that, I'm just not going to think it at all, and I'm just going to worry about it once it comes to that. Right, red team has been destroyed. What a shame. I'm not really super concerned about that. I'm more worried about the person to my left, because this fuck is building a bridge and they're going to interrupt me otherwise. Green team has now been destroyed. Wow, we are really falling like flies, huh? You see, there's actually, I know that a couple of you would probably be thinking, why not just go over to pink and kill him? And there's two reasons for that. One is because I just don't have the equipment. Two is I'm not good at PvP. And three is that I'd be provoking him. So I'd be provoking him into making me his main target, which is the absolute last thing I need or want. So it's better for me to be defensive and wait for the players to come to me so I can then attack them once they get to me. Yes, it would give me a disadvantage, don't get me wrong. But, hey ho. Sometimes you just gotta work with the advantage and disadvantage. That pink player seems relatively competent. So I'm going to keep on hand a good chunk of wool. Just in case I want to sneak over to his base and destroy his bed while he's not there. And from there, all it would really take is for me to just get him, and then he'd be out. Right, yellow team has been destroyed. Blue is really becoming quite brutal on this. So, blue is... Okay, never mind. Blue has left. So, now he is no longer a threat. Pink is my main target. Can't be too aggressive, because if I'm too aggressive again, he'll target me. I need to wait for his base to be abandoned for some time before I destroy his bed, and then I can turn my attention onto him. He's going to attack me. Did that dude seriously just try that? Yeah, here he comes. There goes my bed. Yeah, there goes my bed. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to win that one. Right, let's go on to the ship. Not gonna lie, that is nowhere near. That's doesn't get any less infuriating. Not gonna lie, it does not get any less infuriating. Alright, that is deeply, 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 deeply frustrating. But yeah, I quit the game, so I can't really be too upset. But I don't think I would have survived that. Actually, it's not I don't think. It's I wouldn't have survived that. I was being attacked by 2 people. I can barely win against 1. Do you think I'll have a chance with 2? Yeah, good luck with that, bucko. So, what have I got to do today? So, we build the ship, then we start animating. And then once I've done animating, I need to do the voice clips. Voice lines. I'm not gonna lie, I do not like acting. It's probably my least favourite aspect of making a film. Just anything. It's annoying because it's like, I don't want to do it, but I know I have to. But at the same time, I honestly couldn't care less about it. Don't get me wrong, acting is like, I can do it, right? I can do it, and I can do it well, but I just don't like acting as a whole. I just don't like it when it's my own work that I'm acting, because it just feels quite, it doesn't feel exciting, because I know what's going to happen. I know everything that's going to happen in my own story, because I wrote the fucking thing, so... Of course, when I'm acting out my own story, I'm not going to feel excited to do it, because I already know what's going to happen. I know all the twists, I know all the turns, I know all the I know all the shock. So it just becomes rather boring, honestly. Yeah, nice work, Fred. So build all of those up to the same level. And then we can actually start making, like, the first greeting deck. Yeah. First greeting deck is basically just the deck where you, board the ship. And then you go to your area where you'll be for the voyage. So I'm not really not really super on the line, honestly. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, honestly. I'm just extremely what the fuck. I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Honestly, I feel really, I feel out of it. I'm really out of it. I am really all over the place, and I don't know how to feel about it. So, what we'll do... So thanks, I guess. What am I doing? Seriously. Hang on. So if that is the entrance of the cruise deck, staircase can be inserted to corner, and that would allow it to go up, so the corner would have to be around. Well, actually thinking about it, I wouldn't really need to be super heavy on the staircases when it comes to the cruise deck. And the reason being for that is because, why would I? The ship is absolutely gargantuan. If it ever began to sink, like an iceberg, a rock, a torpedo, mine, or whatever, punctures part of the hull, even if the thing starts to sink, it would be so fucking big that it would take about 10-20 minutes just to start flooding into the cruise deck. So ultimately, having the idea that you should have a staircase that goes all the way up to the deck for a cruise deck would make no sense. The better idea would be to have the elevators not only transport both food but also material. And that is part of the reason why she will have a second and third crew corridor, which will be a lot smaller. This is mostly the storage area, but they'll be on the respective this deck and the higher deck in the superstructure, where a series of elevators would then bring down those food and up that food wherever it's needed. And those corridors would extend throughout the entire length of the ship. So if you're curious, no, the ship is not going to be super symmetrical, especially in this deck plan. It's going to be rather one-sided, but I'm going to try to balance it out. I know that the thing's never going to sail, but, you know, I want to still make sure it'd be good, you know? All of it was perfectly lawful, just not very thoughtful at all, and I'm really fucking sorry. Bitch, I'm trying to listen. Shit, I've been complicit. Sorry. If I'm gonna catch up, first I gotta fess up. Sorry. Sorry. The question though is now, will this area be a meeting area, or will this thing actually just be corridors of passengers and whatnot? And then further down the line over here, past this bulkhead, you would then have a large meeting area where you would then sign in and get your rooms checked and whatnot. I don't know whether to do that actually, because if I do that, then yeah, I don't know. Because if I do that, I don't know what I'd put there. Maybe I would put like a staircase, decorations, a reception, basically. Be like, here, sign in, and then go to your cabin. I am not going to label the cabins. I'm going to say that right fucking now. I'm not labeling them. I'm going to label them, let's be honest. Yeah, right. Let me just remind myself what to do with it. Cells, so I forgot what I was gonna write. I actually forgot what I was gonna write. Oh yeah, deck plan. How am I going to actually label the rooms? Respective number, deck, layer, i.e. 1D. over the door. Actually, on the door. There you go. Right, let's continue. That does mean, though, that I am now doomed to actually have to build the rest of the superstructure as well, along with this, because otherwise I'm screwed. How am I even going to do that? I actually don't know. I've never done a superstructure which has used all of its space up. What can I do? Let me have a look at what that one dude... Okay. I'm just waiting for the fucking thing to come through. Yeah, we're good. Oh, shit. Brilliant. No wonder why no one fucking joined. Damn, I wonder why. It's probably because my mic sounded like I dropped it in the depths of hell. I'm gonna fuck. Same. What happened? My mic does that. It'll just randomly stop working properly, and then it will just kill anyone and everyone's eardrums. I've had it happen with my friends. I've had it happen to my videos. It happens a lot, and I don't know why. I think it's because my audio jack for the USB port for the mic is a bit fucked. So, as a result, it just kind of stops working. And then when it stops working, it disconnects, moves to a different mic, my default mic, which doesn't exist. Well, it does. It's on my actual headphone. But because I'm so far away, it has to amplify the sound. But because it amplifies the sound so greatly, it completely destroys what you can hear from it. Which then leads to the absolute ear rape. There is nothing more I can describe it. My old one used to do that too. Yeah. I mean, I do prefer this mic. Don't get me wrong. Right? I had an old Snowball. Right? I do prefer this mic, mostly because it's clearer, but also it works. My Snowball just stopped working and just said, fuck you, eat shit and die, and never worked again. And then I got a second one, and it did the exact same thing. So I'm like, fuck this. And so I got a new mic. And that was a journey in of itself. I got my friend Ed, I got his ass. We went to the store to pick up some shit. Some headphone, some microphone. And that took us 2 hours to walk. 2.5 hours to walk. It was the middle of fucking summer. And, yeah, that was agony. Also, that one time when we went back to that store in winter to get an SD card and a microphone for my camera, only to find out that the camera's mic didn't fucking fit in the camera. And then I got home, recorded a video, and realised, oh, the mic wasn't needed because it's just the volume's fine. It works like how my tablet does though. So I just gave up at that point. Oh, and no, we have not gone back. I am going to go back at some point. I don't know whether I'll actually try to return the mic, because frankly it was like 60-80 quid, right? Yeah, it's a lot of money, but I don't need money. Why do you think I've not monetized my shit? Right? I don't monetize my live chat, I don't monetize my videos, I don't monetize shit. And because, honestly, it's just because I don't need to. Right? I've got what I need, and if I need anything more, I don't really need to worry about it, because what do I need more is fucking games, and it's like I don't even play games. I spent 130 quid last Christmas on games, and I played a grand total of 30 hours on them combined, and over half of that was on the fucking Spider-Man game. And I'm just thinking, why am I wasting this much money on something that I'm never even going to touch? Hell, I haven't even played Rome Total War yet. And Gary's Grisby's War in the East, I haven't even fucking done a turn in it. So it's like, yeah. At least you got a new mic. Yeah, I can pretend that look guys, I'm rich, I got a microphone. See, that's what they're meant for. They're not meant for recording audio. Nah, they're meant to show off how rich you are. So that's that. I remember I broke my old mic because I tried to bring the speaker closer to my mouth. For either 3 or 2 years it was attached by blue tack. Jesus. My last mic just flat out died and stopped working. It just wouldn't connect. So then I snapped it in half. I get angry quickly, okay? I get angry very, very quickly when it comes to games and whatnot. So I got angry and was like, you know what? This mic's fucked anyway. And I just broke its legs off. I would absolutely recommend a Snowball. If anyone's curious about a Snowball microphone, I'd absolutely recommend buying it. Alright, it's relatively cheap, only 50 quid. And honestly, it's really rather high quality for being that cheap. There's no other way to put it. I know how thick this bass is, and I know how thick this actual strut is, but seriously, it is holding up the entire weight of the ship above it. I think it kind of needs to be this thick. My computer audio is off. I need to make sure, because I'm listening to songs and I'm gonna get copyrighted to high fucks if I end up not having it off. Is my mic doing that thing again? Nah. Thank God for that. Like, since she went AFK midstream. Yikes. Guys, it's a hashtag. LMAO. I'm never gonna do that again, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I also need to start getting that Salt Hunter 3 video in order, don't I? Yeah, that'll be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah. That Salt Hunter 3 video in and start actually making that into a video. Because I'm not sure if any of you could tell, but I kind of just gave up on the challenge. Because holy shit, that is ridiculously difficult. And being that I'm rather busy at the moment, I've got a lot to do. I just kind of need to put it on the back burner because frankly I just don't have enough time anymore. Right. I need to keep my sister safe. I need to make sure that everything goes well. I need to do the animation. I need to do Minecraft day by day. I need to make sure that all of that is running smoothly. And on top of all of that, I also need to make sure that that me myself is safe and all that good shit. So yeah, it's not really something that I can just kind of do because I want to, right? It turns out that trying to beat the game all at once is what we like to call difficult. You're in Britain. You will never be safe. What the fuck is that meant to mean? I'm serious. What the fuck is that actually meant to mean? I'm in Britain. We're literally known because of how safe we are. I mean, unless you mean, like, stabbings, then... yeah. But I live in an area that isn't really that bad on stabbing. But actually, our top crime is, sexual assault. So, it's like... I've got no clue, really. Right, so that's now done. At least mostly. Right, okay. I live in an unsafe area of the town that I live in. A couple of years ago, one of my old friends got chased past my house by some dude with a knife. Jesus. Jeep. Damn. Don't listen to the va, je m'appelle, don't issue, je me don't ever, lock the walker, amogo, je ne fais l'on more, loser go, don't up, je ne fais l'on go, don't more, amio, je ne fais don't more, loss of flow, loss no, je ne go, don't tell, only me, no, so no. So we back in the mines? No. When I was with my friend's server, seriously, every time they said creeper, I'd always relate to the oh man thing. There's nothing we can do. You recognized it. So, yeah, okay, so to balance out the ship, mostly, the rest of the rooms will be built in the center. I don't know what I'm going to do in between. What am I meant to do? Oh god, this was a mistake! $30, $30, $30. Alright? So you're 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. So that would equal 8 30s. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 8 30, 240. And that'd be 4 corridors. So 74. Right, so each corridor would be fucked. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Okay. I'm gonna have to make the central rooms a bit smaller so it can all fit together. There was a talent show at my old school like in 2019, 2020. Some of my friends did a creeper old man and danced to it. One of them was a creeper, one of them was Steve, and I don't remember what the others were, but I think one was a tree. That actually does remind me, when I was 11, so this was 6 years ago, we had a talent show in our own school, and one of my friends at the time, he sang the song Don't Mine at Night. And yeah, that was a good time. We all enjoyed that one. I need to remember that that exists. So it's 2020, 2020, during 2020. It'll be difficult. I'm hoping it lines up. If it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. You know what you should totally do? You should blast the song Little Girls Big Bongo Ongo at full volume. I do not need that on my search history. I really do not. Turning down the avenue. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, must tell us why you wanna. What the fuck happened there? How did I miss that? Wow. Nice job, Fred. I'm actually impressed. My grandparents recently got a dog. Its name is Fred. He's a little shit. Yeah, following the tradition then. Oh god, that's brilliant. I'm stupid. Yeah, it's not that. It's fucking pillars. Blue sky, Mr. Blue, you did it right. But soon comes Mr. Night, gripping over now. His hand is on your shoulder. Never mind. I remember you this. I remember you this. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you want to hide away for so long. So long did we go wrong. Hey there, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. How long have I been streaming now? Just about an hour. No. You can never know what it's like. You like winter freezes just like ice. Summer's on. I never gonna do mine behind that mask you use. And did you think that this fucking ever winner? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. Is my fan still awake? No. Like a little kid, and I'm still standing after all this time, Looking at the face of our mum, life without you on my mind. Yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah. Right. Shit. Right. That is that. That is what we've done in an hour. Oh, this was a mistake. I want to remind you that I still got to do the bow, right? So after we do this, it's then the bow's turn to be filled out, which is going to be so much fun. Oh my god, I know, right? And then once that's filled out, yeah. Okay, right. Okay. So, that's that. I mean, it doesn't look massive, and then you do this. And then you realise, oh shit, this is like a little fucking city. I mean, when I'm flying, the scale of it doesn't really hit you, and then I go here, and you realise, holy shit. And then you go inside, and you just feel minuscule. Okay, that's not a lie. You don't feel minuscule, but you do feel small. Okay, yeah, that's that. That's the stream for today. Yay! Yeah. Okay. Bye.